Hi, it's Yuki. How you guys doing? Today, I'm going to introduce 8 expressions with telephone. First of all, you can express various things by attaching some letters to telephone. So, telephone is very important. In this video, I'm going to focus on 8 expressions with telephone. So, when it comes to how to make telephone, please watch this video. Okay, are you ready? Let's get started. You can make progressive expression by attaching いる to telephone. For example, 食べて It's the telephone of 食べる which means eat. Then just attach いる to the telephone. So it becomes 食べている which means I'm eating. Okay, one more example. 学んで It's the telephone of 学ぶ which means learn. Then just attach いる to the telephone, so it becomes 学んでいる which means I'm learning. When you want to make the formal expression, you need to use います instead of いる. So you could say 食べています which means I'm eating. 学んでいます which means I'm learning. Okay, I'm going to show you example sentences. アニメを見ている I'm watching anime. 音楽を聴いている I'm listening to music. ゲームをしています I'm playing a game. ご飯を食べています I'm having a meal. You can also make past progressive expression with telephone. In this case, you need to attach いた to the telephone. For example, 食べていた which means I was eating. 学んでいた I was learning. When you make the formal expression, you need to use いました instead of いた. So you could say 食べていました I was eating. 学んでいました I was learning. Okay, I'm going to show you example sentences. 音楽を聴いていた I was listening to music. 勉強していた I was studying. 働いていました I was working. 走っていました I was running. When you ask someone to do something, you can use telephone. In this case, you need to attach くれない to telephone. For example, 食べてくれない which means could you eat it for me? 日本語を教えてくれない which means could you teach me Japanese? 日本語 means Japanese. What is a particle? 教えて It's the telephone of 教える which means teach. So 日本語を教えてくれない日本語を教えてくれない Could you teach me Japanese? When you make the formal expression, you need to use くれませんか or もらえませんか instead of くれない So you could say 食べてくれませんか or 食べてもらえませんか Both means could you eat it for me? Besides, 日本語を教えてくれませんか or 日本語を教えてもらえませんか Both means could you teach me Japanese? Both has the same meaning, but もらえませんか is a little bit formal than くれませんか So I would recommend using もらえませんか Okay, let's take a look at example sentences. スマホを貸してくれる Could you lend me your smartphone? 助けてもらえませんか Could you help me? 話してもらえませんか Could you tell me? When you give permission or ask for permission, you can also use telephone. In this case, you need to use いいよ or いい For example, 食べていいよ which means you can eat. On the other hand, 食べていい which means can I eat? 話して It's the Te form of 話す which means speak. 話していいよ話していいよ which means you can speak. 話していい話していい which means can I speak? When you make the formal expression, you need to use いいですよ or いいですか So you could say 食べていいですよ食べていいですよ You can eat 食べていいですか食べていいですか Can I eat? 話していいですよ話していいですよ You can speak 話していいですか話していいですか Can I speak? Okay, I'm going to show you example sentences. ゲームしていいよ You can play a game. アニメ見ていい Can I watch anime? それ飲んでいいですよ You can drink it. トイレを使っていいですか Can I use the restroom? When you prohibit something, you can use te form. In this case, you need to use はいけない For example, 食べてはいけない食べてはいけない which means you must not eat. 走って走って It's the te form of 走る which means run. Then just attach はいけない to the te form. So it becomes 走ってはいけない走ってはいけない which means you must not run. When you make the formal expression, you need to use はいけません instead of はいけない So you could say 食べてはいけません食べてはいけません You must not eat 走ってはいけません走ってはいけません You must not run. Okay, let's take a look at example sentences. 入ってはいけない You must not enter. スマホを使ってはいけない You must not use a smartphone. ここで歌ってはいけません You must not sing here. ここで泳いではいけません You must not swim here. When you want someone to do something, te form is used. In this case, you need to use 欲しい食べて欲しい食べて欲しい which means I want you to eat. However, there is one thing you need to be careful. It's about the pronunciation. 食べて欲しい which means I want you to eat. Meanwhile, 食べて欲しい which means do you want me to eat? So, the meaning will change depending on the pronunciation, so you need to be careful. 食べて欲しい食べて欲しい食べて欲しい I want you to eat. 食べて欲しい Do you want me to eat? Okay, one more example. 教えて欲しい教えて欲しい I want you to teach. Meanwhile, 教えて欲しい教えて欲しい Do you want me to teach? When you make the formal expression, you need to add です or ですか at the end of the sentence. So you could say 食べて欲しいです食べて欲しいです which means I want you to eat. 食べて欲しいですか食べて欲しいですか which means do you want me to eat? Okay, let's take a look at example sentences. 助けて欲しい I want you to help. 買って欲しい Do you want to buy it? 来て欲しいです I want you to come. 日本語を教えて欲しいですか Do you want me to teach Japanese? You can express even if by using te form. In this case, you need to use も and an additional sentence. For example, 食べても太らない食べても太らない which means I don't get fat even if I eat. 太らない means I don't get fat. Then you need to add も between the te form and the additional sentence. So, 食べても太らない食べても太らない Okay, one more example. 働いても疲れない which means I don't get tired even if I work. 働いて It's the te form of 働く which means work. 疲れない means I don't get tired. So, 働いても疲れない。働いても疲れない。Which means I don't get tired even if I work. Okay, I'm going to show you example sentences. 走っても間に合わない。I can make it in time even if I run. 聞いてもわからない。I can't understand even if I hear that. 間違えても大丈夫。It's okay even if you make a mistake. You can suggest doing something by using te form. In this case, you need to use 見て。For example, 食べて、見て。食べてみて which means try to eat it. このアニメ見てみて which means try to watch this anime. この means this something. アニメ means anime. 見てみて means try to watch. So, このアニメ見てみて means try to watch this anime. When you make the formal expression, you need to add ください at the end of the sentence. So you could say 食べてみてください。食べてみてください。Which means, please try to eat it. このアニメ見てみてください。Please try to watch this anime. Okay, let's take a look at example sentences. 飲んでみて。Try to drink it. この服着てみて。Try to wear these clothes. 踊ってみてください。Please try to dance. そこに行ってみてください。Please try to go there. That's it. How was it? If you like this lesson, please don't forget to give the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you soon. See you.